Let me start by saying something that can be quite controversial. You can spend as much time as you want visualizing and praying whatever you are trying to achieve in this season. But unless you do certain other things beside visualizing and praying, my friend, whatever you are hoping for, whatever you are visualizing, it's not going to happen. How to achieve your goals, how to manifest the dream life that you have in mind for the rest of the year. This is exactly what I'm going to share with you over the next few minutes. Right away, let me say the following. Success is a four-leg table that need to have all the four components in place in order for it to become a tangible reality. If any of the four legs is missing, what's going to happen? You're going to have a structure that's going to be basically on the ground. Let me now give you the four legs that you're looking for as far as success is concerned. Number one, you have to have a clear sense of who you are, because of course we know the principle be do have. So let me just start by how people do things in their life. Because most of us, we focus on the have. We're going to focus on the vision. I know exactly what I want to achieve for the rest of the year. I know exactly my dream goals. And then we start posting picture of whatever we're trying to have, to post it somewhere. That becomes then our North Star that guides us every single day of the week. And there's nothing wrong with that, because you have to have a clean sense of exactly the end result you're trying to achieve. But if you stop at that, what's going to happen is you're simply going to have the have part of this the principle, which is be to have. Other people, then what they do, they go above and beyond. They simply say, yes, this is exactly what I want to have. And also I understand that I need to also become someone consistent with the type of person who can have what I want to have. So I'm also going to focus on visualizing my ideal self. I'm going to work on myself and make sure I have a clear representation of who I'm going to be in order to have what I want to have. And that's fantastic. That's absolutely beautiful. And other people, when they understand, yes, you can't just focus on the result that you want to achieve. Focus on what you want to have in your hand. You focus on what you want to manifest and praying all day about that and visualizing all day about that. You also have to focus on who you have to become in order to be the person who's going to have that. And then start visualizing also the ideal self, and let the ideal self or the ideal avatar, now they're going to reverse engineer themselves. Let the ideal avatar now cause them to go on to have whatever they want to have. But if you do that, there's also going to be one leg missing, which is the do. You also have to move from just having a result-oriented type of goals, moving to having also action-oriented type of goals. Because you have to focus on the goals you're going to be taking on a daily basis. So you know that, yes, this is what I want to become. You know exactly this is what I want to have. But exactly today, what are the actions I'm going to take to help me move the needle? What are the actions I'm going to take this week to help me move the needle? What are the actions I'm going to take for the rest of the month to help me move the needle? And what are the specific milestones I'm supposed to look forward to in order for me to make sure that I'm actually moving in the right direction? So again, B, I need to know who I want to become. F, I need to know exactly the type of result or revenue place. And do, I need to know also the type of action-oriented task action-oriented goals I need to have in front of me. Once you start doing that, what you're going to have a three-leg table. And that's still not going to be enough, because there's going to be a fourth component missing as far as this thing is concerned. Do you want to know what it is? It's called mastermind. Who is going to be part of your supporting system, the cast or the tribe of people that's going to help you just propel yourself to the next level. Because success, my friend, is never a one-man show. It's always a group of people coming together to make something happen. And once you come to bring all these four components together, my friend, that's when you're going to start seeing some kind of traction as far as your life is concerned. Let me just give you two examples very quickly, and I'm going to stop right there. Leonardo da Vinci, when he realized that yes, my life is basically in my hands, I can do, I can be, I can have anything I want, and he started working to make things happen, and he started taking paper to run to the wilderness to actually draw all these beautiful things. His father, when he realized that his son was actually very much inclined to making things happen with his hand, what did he do? He said, I can't leave my son on his own. I need to bring him to the community of like-minded people who are going to help him iron the man he needs to become in order to have all that he wants to have. So he took him and he brought him to Master Verrocchio. The master was basically in charge of actually taking care of all the young artists that wanted to own the skills as far as becoming artists is concerned. But when he got there, Da Vinci also realized one thing: yes, I'm in the company of this great artist, but I need to also be very proactive. So what exactly am I doing here? So what did he do? He started also making sure that he became also the type of action-oriented type of person. On a daily basis, he would simply ask himself the question, so what exactly do I need to do now to actually help me move the needle in the right direction? And he started branching a different direction. Next thing you know, for his final exam, when it comes to putting together the beautiful picture of angels, he said, I need to go to the market to buy a few birds that I'm going to bring home, and I'm going to study the movement of the wings to see how exactly I'm going to help manifest this thing. He did that, and next thing you know, his beauty is painting beautiful wings as far as the angels are concerned, and he simply said to himself, I can't just stop here. I'm seeing something that's completely crazy. I know we are not born with wings, but I'm seeing something crazy. I believe there's a possibility for us to one day fly in the sky. And what did he do? He started drawing things. He started drawing and putting together a body of work that was going to be referred to by the Wright brothers when they were about to put together the first aircraft that went up in the air. Why? Because the man simply also became an action-oriented type of person. That was basically one example I wanted to give you. So again, the right company and the right type of action. Last example I'm going to give you. The Prime Minister I was talking about, he had this beautiful vision as far as his country is concerned, to turn it into a world power. But he simply said to himself, success is not a one nation show. I need to bring together a group of people who are going to help us flesh this idea out. And that's when he had the idea to put together this thing called this business school. And for this business school, he simply said to himself, I'm not just going to stay with the local talent we have in China. I'm going to branch out and go out there, look for the best mind out there to bring them to my country to help me flesh this idea out. And that's how he brought all the CEOs. CEO of Alibaba, CEO of Walmart, CEO of Apple, Facebook, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, you name it, all the best of the best. The dean of Harvard University, he brought them together, and together they put together this business school, and that's how slowly but surely they started revolutionizing the world. Alright, I'm gonna stop right here. But before I go, just one key thing. As you've actually understood, success is a four-leg table. You need to actually know exactly who you want to become. You need to know exactly what you want to have. You need to know exactly what you're going to do. But more specifically, you also need to have a supporting cast around you to help you manifest the best version of yourself, okay? And also the thing that you're looking for. So if you need any help as far as helping you, as far as your mastermind is concerned, as far as the group of people who are going to help you manifest your vision, my friend, reach out to us, and we're going to see how we can come along to help you manifest all the dreams and the best version of yourself, and the right type of action you need to take on a daily basis, hold you accountable accountable so that success can become a tangible reality, and don't just spend time praying, because as a matter of fact, it's the one thing I'm going to leave on the table for you. Faith without works is a dead thing. All right, I'm out. Take good care.